Hello, I am live by the look of it. How is everybody? I thought I'd do a live stream because why not? I was going to do this with Ray Comics and Geekery, but just haven't had a chance to, and I felt like doing something. I was bored, so I thought I would go live. I have got one viewer at the moment, by the look of it. JC, Mix, how are you? From Mexico? Cool. I'm from New Zealand. And how are you today? Are you good? So, how's your day been? So, I got I subscribe to this thing, and every 3 months I get a box full of comics from America, California. And it's called the Evan Crate. And, oh, that's cool. Yeah, same. It's 10 to 7 p.m. on Wednesday night here. So, yeah, I get a box full of comics every 3 months, and I just pay the shipping. And this is from Evan Geelong. So, a big shout out to Evan Geelong. That's his YouTube name. He collects Golden Age comics. So you should check his channel out. I'll probably put a link in the end of this video for you, or live stream, so that you check out his channel. So I thought I would do my comic haul that I got in that box. So in that box, he gave me some CGC mylar bags for these two bad boys. So they looked a lot better. They're now mylar, some Silver Age and Bronze Age XMen. He also gave me some mylar magazine bags. So to put some of my better stuff. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, JC. I'm just chilling. I was just a bit bored, so I thought I'd go live. So some of my better magazine style books are now in mylar magazine bags. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, they look good. They present well. This is like the 40th anniversary. Yeah, man, the X-Men. So this is the 40th anniversary Judge Dredd 2080 comic book. So that's the anniversary, and that's the other anniversary special for it. So they present well in those bags. So thank you, Evan, for those. That was just chucked in. I didn't know I was getting those. So he went to a con a couple of months ago, and he got me some stuff. He bought this there. So the X-Men files, also in a mylar magazine board bag. But he met one of the creators of the 70s and 80s X-Men. So inside it, Chris Claremont wrote. There's an interview with Chris Claremont here. No, I don't. No. So he wrote a wee caption for me and signed it. So that caption says, "To Kyle, I can't believe this is my face. 04. So that's what he looked like in 04. So that is pretty cool from the man himself, the legend himself, Chris Claremont. So I was pretty rapt to get this book. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to have a look at it. Hello, Knights of the Old. I'm in New Zealand. Knights. How are you? Are you well? So yeah, I'll just show these again. These are in mylar. My Judge Dredd magazines are in mylar. Comics in Spanish, sure. What's Asterix? Is Asterix Spanish? Yeah, no, I'm a Kiwi, Knights. So a lot of people mistake us for Australians, but we're not. We're not Aussies. We're New Zealanders. So, and our nickname is a Kiwi, and the Aussies are called Aussies. So, yeah. So he also got me this Doctor Who, because I'm a big Doctor Who collector. Model book, so you can make all sorts of things from the show. It looks like you can make the TARDIS. I've got that, Knights. Would you like to see it? There's the first appearance. First appearance of Judge Dredd right there. So, problem was, one of those magazine bags, mylar ones, was sent for this, but this magazine's just a wee bit too big for it. It's a bit disappointed. So we're looking into that, trying to get bigger mylar. So this is the first appearance of Judge Dredd. Just got sidetracked a bit, but there you go. So I got this here. This is my Grail book. Do I? Hello, Marco. How are you? Do I look like Manu Bennett? He's a fellow New Zealander. Yeah, well, we're both Maori, part Maori. So that's the indigenous people of my country. So yeah, there you go. This is the first Judge Dredd. That is why I look like Manu Bennett a wee bit, because we're the same people. Yes, it was. That's one of the first comic books I got into as a kid was 2080 Judge Dredd. The other comic was a comic called Battle Action, it was called. It started off as Battle, and then Action Comics became part of it, and it became Battle Action. They were the first two comics I got into, as well as Asterix and Tintin. And then later, Eagle comic as well, Dan Dare. And then I got into, 2080 was a weekly comic. And then I got into the Hulk and the Mighty Thor. And then I got into the X-Men. And that was 30 plus years ago now, because I'm in my 40s. So, yeah. So it's been a while. So I'll carry on with this haul. So we've got True Believers. I quite like these True Believers. We've got Deadpool Origins 1. Your first comic book was Playboy? Nice, Marco. So we've got some variants. Uncanny X-Men number 600 variant. We've got another 600 variant, and these were from the Undisputed Frost. So I got these books from the Undisputed Frost. So we've got a variant of Extraordinary X-Men number 8. I love that cover. It's pretty cool. Here's one that I do not have the original of this, but I'm glad to have the True Believers version of this. And that is Deadpool. This is New Mutants 98. I don't know what's happened to my chat, but my chat has disappeared. So I'm not. Oh, here we go. We're back. Yeah, Bisley's Slain is amazing, Knights. It is absolutely amazing. Glenn Fabry is the best Slain artist, I agree. But I like Bisley's interpretation of Slane's world. And one of my favourite writers wrote Slain, and that's Pat Mills, who wrote a comic called Charlie's War as well. So we've got another variant, X-Men Battle of the Atom. Love that. Cover swipe of Days of Future Past. So we've got another one. It's pretty cool. Here's another 600 variant of number 600. We must be getting close to them bringing back the Uncanny X-Men titles, because we must be close to number 700 if you add it all up. So I'm not a... Oh, yeah, I've heard that. I heard Bisley's a bit like that. I'd love to meet some of these 2080 creators. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, guys, and share this video if you want. Not a DC collector, but I decided to get myself some DC. So we've got a bit of U52, Jim Lee, DC. Hi, DC Jensen. How are you? So we've got a bit more Jim Lee Superman. It's kind of cool. I'm not really a DC guy, so we've got Harley Quinn. I don't know what this is, but I haven't read it yet. But looks kind of cool. Cool cover. Detective Comics 601. Oh, see, I need to get some bags and boards for these. Detective Comics 609. What have we got there? I love that cover. 605. So I was in a live stream with someone a while ago, and they were doing a Batman tag. So the thing was, I was clutching at straws to find a Batman comic in my collection. So I managed to... No, it's usually those copies of those books. Knights, yeah. So, and someone suggested, you need more Batman in your life. So I went into a 50-cent sale one night on off air, and this is how I got these books here. So that's why I've got a bit of Batman in my collection now, or DC. I'm purely Marvel. Always have been Marvel, but hey, DC's good too. So I used to read about DC when I was younger. So this might be Simon Bisley here, is it? The cover looks Bisley-like. Yeah, I've got some Spider-Man in my collection. I've got Spider-Man, I've got Hulk, I've got Thor, the Avengers. Right behind me is all my nicer books. So it's like I've got a whole heap of nice books behind me up there. So no, yeah, you don't think it is Bisley. So that's the DC. I have no comic shops near me. The closest comic shop is 2 hours away, and there's another one 2.5 hours away. I live in the country, in the middle of the South Island of New Zealand, in a wee rural town. So I actually have found YouTube to be great for me as a comic collector. I've been getting a lot of comics that I never thought I could possibly get, because I just can't get them. The Shire. The Shire. Well, can you run that across me again? Where is that? Auckland you're talking about, or Wellington? The Wellington, Hamilton. Well, Hobbiton's in Hamilton, so that is in the North Island, and that is about an hour and 20 minutes away down the road from Auckland. And Wellington is where Peter Jackson's from, and where it works, where they made most of that stuff. That's the capital, Wellington, so that's where that is. So I've been to Wellington once, but yep, Lord of the Rings, yep. So Hobbiton is in the mighty Waikato, which is Hamilton. So been there once to Hamilton. It's a nice place, but I never got to go to Hobbiton because it's just out in the country a wee bit, and I think you have to pre-book to go there. So I got some Excaliburs for my... Yeah, see, where I live, it's paradise as well. Like what you see in that movie, the whole country's like that. I can just walk across the road. There's the golf course, there's the river. 10 minutes down the road is a beach. About 45 minutes is the lakes. It's true. Yeah. So we've got a polybag Excalibur with its trading card. It's got chaos. So I'm going to keep that in its polybag. So we've got Excalibur 21. So I loved these books when I was growing up. Alan Davis, who's also famous for 2080, he drew stories like Harry 20 and the High Rock and DR and Quince for 2080. And then he come over and drew the X-Men for a bit, but Excalibur and Captain Britain. Oh, did he? Okay. And did he love it? Love it here? So this has been the major run for me this year to collect Excalibur. I probably only need a handful of issues now. Yeah. I suggest to anybody, come to New Zealand. It's a great place. You'd love it. But come between, right now it's winter. It is very cold here. So I'd come over probably between December and March is the best time of the year to come here. Beautiful weather. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. And you can just basically South Island, you can drive down the whole South Island. Take a camper van or whatever, or hitchhike, whatever you want to do, and travel to South Island of New Zealand and then fly to Wellington. Yeah, it's great. Go to Nelson in the South Island and go down to Queenstown. It's amazing. If you can go to the West Coast. I've never been to the West Coast, but I believe it's lovely there. New Zealand is the mecca of seafood. If you like seafood, it's a pretty choice. So yeah, just my carry on with my Excaliburs. What was my first comic book? First comic book. It was probably a Tintin book. I could probably actually tell you. What was it called? The Black Gold, was it? I think that might have been my first comic book. Then my second comic book was probably a battle comic book, and Buster Comics. And then I got into the UK comics. Hey, Miss Hustle, how are you? How's your day been? And then I got into 2080 and got obsessed with Judge Dredd. So we got a bit of X-Force before it became Static X, I think it was. So there's a cool Wolverine cover. And actually, Milligan, one of the guys on here, wrote and drew whatever in 2080. Just at the local bookshop down the road. Actually, a lot of this box here, a lot of my X-Men books come from that bookshop back in the late 80s. So they're all, a lot of them are newsstands as well. Most of that's half Silver Age, half bronze, but this one here is all the stuff that I had on my pull list back then. And we used to have to wait months. I didn't have a clue what was coming out or what came out. So, but I got them. So more X-Force. Yeah, well, I'll show you soon. I can actually show you. Here's Comic Fest, the Tick, like a comic book 3-day book. I can show you later if you want. I've actually got the first Marvel book, X-Men book there. Yep, no worries. So we have got Wolverine and Captain America, #1. I have not read any of these yet. So this is even Geelong's one of his favourite characters. So he put this in my parcel, Captain Midnight, because he's a Golden Age collector. So Captain Midnight is a Golden Age character. So he also gave me these, Megatron. So it's a black and white comic. I actually quite like black and white comics. So Golden Age is your favorite? Cool. I've got 16 issues of the Silver Age X-Men Volume 1. Hey, Matilda, how are you? Of the Volume 1 to go, and I will have the complete, 544 issues of X-Men. So that's exciting for me. I can't wait. Can't wait to complete that run. The only problem with that is that I only own 2 issues pre number 11, so it's going to be expensive to get those other issues. So we've got Star Wars Annual number 3. I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan. I'm more a Doctor Who fan, but I'm still like the old Star Wars. So we've got Amazing X-Men number 8. That's cool. I think I've already got this. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I bought most of the Bronze Age, the Claremont, Byrne, Cochrane run back in the 90s. They were real cheap over here. I was buying them for like $2 a book, just at second-hand places. In fact, I bought about 30 of that run just like that in one day. So I was lucky. I don't know why, but I had the hindsight to buy those books then. And I'm glad I did now. And then when I thought about getting the giant size X-Men Annual and then 94, I was starting to think about saving up money for them. But they came pretty quickly. I didn't really need to. So we got Force Awakens, Star Wars 03, number 3. Yeah, well, I paid, I think it was about $5 for my 101 about 25 years ago. First Phoenix. So we got some more X-Men because I'm a big X-Men mutant fan. So I love these covers, actually. So I'm trying to complete this astonishing X-Men run. Now, here's some better books. This is my better books that I got in this box. So we've got the reprints of Judge Dredd, Dredd number 1, which is cool. Brian Boland's one of my favourite artists, and it's an original Brian Boland cover. So pretty happy to get this book. And I got, also in this box, it got a bit silly when Scott Lobau, was it, and Fabian Nisra, is that their names, started writing for that book. It wasn't as good when Claremont left. So, these are reprints of Judge Dredd stories from 2080. So I'm pretty happy to get that. I also got 600 mylar bags as well, because we can't get mylar over here, the acid-free books bags. So I bought some over there and got them sent to me. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So here's a cool parody book. Here's Elf number 22. And as you can see, that's Colossus's arm. You got Xavier, an elf version of Xavier in the background. So I think that is really cool. I love On the Law by Anthrax. I'm a bit of a metaler from way back. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So we've got one of my favorite characters, Dazzler. So we've got Marvel Team Up. I like these Marvel Team Ups, actually. Thinking about getting this run. So we've got Spider-Man and Dazzler. I think this might be a second appearance after the Alpha's from Malmachium, Matilda. He's an alien. Okay. Hello, Larry. How are you? What's been happening with you, man? I'm just showing these books off. Did you see this one? So I think Alpha's from Malmachium. So yeah, so that's an X-Men parody. And then I got that one too. So that's cool. I haven't got that book. I have got the Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and the X-Men one, but I don't have that. So I got this. Love this Greg. Is it Greg Land cover? It's a beautiful book, and they look good in mylar too. So here we go. Here's some real cool stuff. So like so Evan Evan went to a con. Where was it? A couple of months ago with Chiula, and I think Gomez was there as well. And Evan managed to get some stuff signed for me because I don't have the opportunity to get stuff signed. Yeah, it was a crappy TV show, but I thought he was funny. Cool character, funny character. So Evan got to meet Chris Claremont. So he got me some Chris Claremont signatures and some Ron Lim signatures and Bob Layton signatures. So we've got my Excalibur #1 signed by Chris Claremont, which is awesome, really awesome. Then he got me this book signed by Ron Lim, which I used to love this guy's art back in the day. So he's wrote up here the Uncanny Kyle Walker, and he signed it. Where can you see the sig? Right there, see? Right there. So that is pretty damn awesome. And then he got this one signed by Ron Lim, the Uncanny Kyle Walker, and it's best to the best. There you go, Ron Lim. So that is pretty damn cool. Oh, Shiny's cool, Matilda. Knights, have you got your stuff in mylar? I know Larry does. What are you into, Knights? What sort of books are you collecting? What runs are you collecting? And here's one with Bob Layton. Marvel Team Up #145. Timely Comics. Nice. So that's pretty cool. And now here's a real cool one because this is what I'm all about. So I got an upgraded copy of the copy I had, and this is XMen 113, and it is signed by Bob Layton and Chris Claremont, and it is beautiful. All it needs is Byrne to sign that book. It would be so awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to check your channel out, Knights. I am. So this is the sort of stuff I've got up here. So this was, I went to a con a couple of months ago. I met a local artist and he charged me $15. So I got X23 sketched on this X-Men red blank. And I met another guy and he charged me $30 for this Weapon X sketch. So that was pretty cool. What was I going to show you? I'll put my Apocalypse down there. I'm going to show you something, wasn't I? This box here's got the real good stuff. I've shown this heaps of times. So we got the 94. My first Marvel book. Actually, I'll show you what my first Marvel. This is first Marvel book. So that's my first Marvel book when I was a kid. And then my first X-Men book. Which box is it? Then Hobbiton comics fell down the back. I can get those later. It is right here. Let me have a look. No, this box. Give me a sec. I'm sorry about that. That's right there. That's right. Here it is. Yeah, this here is the first X-Men Marvel book that I got. No, we got. So there it is. There, that's the first ever book that I got, and I still have it. It is beaten to heck. The spine, the whole thing. And then here's the second one. You don't have a box to put them in. Okay. You need to, Matilda. You need to get on to that. So, yeah. So that would US or pens, US books. Yeah. Bookshelf is okay. Yeah. My mate built me this bookcase that I've got here. So that's my haul. So I've been spending the last 3 days putting things into mylar, and from the US. Yeah, they were imported from the US. But we got a lot of the newsstand editions over here. We didn't get the direct editions till later on down the track. So a lot of the stuff I have is all newsstand stuff. So there's my phone going off. So it's all the newsstand stuff, and it was all imported from America. So it is pretty cool. So we've got these books right here. So first Kitty Pryde, Sebastian Shaw, White Queen, and Hellfire Club. And then the first Dazzler. So yeah, my lights are cool. I'm loving it. This is what happens when you transfer over. I got like heaps of poly. And these are quite good poly too. There's nothing wrong with this stuff. Oh, comic rack, yeah. So I was going to show you. There you go. So this book here. Hey, Comics for Beulah, how are you? Thank you for coming into my live stream. I watched your video before. You're talking about the comics that are coming out this week. Pretty cool. So I was just showing off some of my books, my haul that I got, and then we're just straight into other books that I own in my collection. So, like, I can show you some of my Silver Age, as it's right here. Would you like to see it? It's up to you. I'll just put them down there. I'll sort it out later. So we've got number 5. These have got fullback. Some of these have got fullback on them. Fullbacks. Number 9, first appearance of the X-Men and Avengers. Yeah, they're pretty cool. So I only need about 16. See, this is really beat up, this book. I have got a number 35. I've got an upgraded copy of this coming my way. It's going to be cool. I can't wait for that. But I think I missed the boat on X-Men 12. That book's gone up in price lately. First Juggernaut, so I need to get that book. It's this last Stan Lee book, X-Men book. Oh, is it? So Beulah, I live in New Zealand. Will I be able to enter your contest for that New Mutants 98? Because I don't own that book, and I'm trying to complete my New Mutants run. And did you? Did you not like? I like the. Oh, cool. Because I'm going to enter it because I so want to win. I've actually got a better copy of this book. So there's number 11, First Stranger. Got a pro. This is 8.5. So we got this too, 4.0. So an upgraded copy of that book. Oh, is it? I love Silver Age. I need. Do you, Matilda? Yeah, well, I'm only needing I think it's about 12 issues of the New Mutants run, and one of them is the bad boy 98. So yeah, will you? So I'm glad you guys are on my live stream. Thank you for coming in. The first Banshee. Now this is beat up. But I paid, was it $18 for this book? I had to grab it. I wasn't going to say no to that book. So yeah. So yeah, I'm needing 16 issues of this volume to complete my volume 1. So but technically I have most of it. So I've got all of the red, the blue, the gold, the legacy, volume 2 Jim Lee run as well to boot with this. So that's all I need, really. And I will have it all. So at some stage, I will save some money towards the X-Men. Yeah, I agree. Low grade is better than no grade. That's what I reckon. So I'm getting a number 35 in the next few weeks, and a 64. I managed to acquire. I've been buying my comics through guys off YouTube. A couple of guys that I do off airs with have been helping me out finding key books and finding old books that I just don't get them over here, especially Silver Age X-Men stuff comes really over here. So I've been very lucky. So I just like they'll be on eBay or they'll be at a shop and they'll see something. You want this, Kyle? PayPal, boom. They put it away. They fill a box up and then I pay the shipping and it gets sent over to me every 3 months, it seems to be. Oh, did you just get a 64? First Sunfire, isn't it? Love this Dorinko cover. See, my one's got a stamp on it and stuff, but I like it. I don't care. So we've got. I still need a couple of the reprints as well. That one I got recently. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a great era. If I was ever going to meet Neil Adams, it'd be this bad. Is that Neil Adams? Yeah, it looks like it's that. Be that bad boy there. That I'd get signed. Or this. I love that cover. Yeah, so Matilda, did you enjoy your parcel from Evan and myself? Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Here's the reprint of the Juggernaut. You're starting Scarlet Witch today. Nice. Right. So, what else would you... Yeah, Matilda, what sort of stuff, what sort of comic characters are famous in Israel? Oh, okay. So, thank you for joining me in this live stream. I might go now. I might leave this live stream now. And thank you for joining me, Knights of the Old, and Matilda, Beulah, Niobe Comics was here, JC was here. Who have I missed? I better go up and see who else did I miss. Rebel Comics, I said that. Or Niobe Comics, sorry. He's not Rebel Comics anymore. He's Niobe Comics. Miss Hustle, Marco. Yep, that's it. So, thank you very much for joining me in this live stream. And thank you, Beulah. And I can't wait for your contest. I don't usually enter contests, Beulah, but I'm going to enter your one and support your channel. I love your books that you show. I love your live streams, man. They've been fun. Beulah, your live streams have been real good fun. So can't wait till you do another live stream and I catch it. And I will check your channel out nights and I'll watch a few of your videos and yeah. So share this video. Give me a big thumbs up. Yeah. Absolutely. It's a laugh. Yeah, we're just having a laugh in your chat, you know. It's good fun. But I love the books that you're showing. You're from the same era as me by the sound of it. So it's good to be able to talk about my comics with other people like you guys. That's why I do YouTube, because over in New Zealand I don't get the chance. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, so yeah, thumbs up. Thumbs up, share this video, leave a comment, whatever. Thank you, everybody, and I will catch you all later. I'm going to leave a link after this video is loaded up for Evan G. Lon's channel as well. And, yeah, we'll catch you all later. Thank you.